In Dublin's fair city, where the girls are so pretty, I first set my eyes on sweet Molly Malone, as she wheeled her wheelbarrow through the streets broad and narrow, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, alive, alive, oh, crying cockles and mussels, alive, alive, oh.
Yes, Ian, as was to be expected, it's a busy ocean village to be sure, because people have come out in full force to celebrate St. Patrick's Day, always a popular day on the rock, I think, with possibly the only people who are not out celebrating tonight. Well, and also Seamus Hayes, who's joining us tonight, and we've temporarily pulled him out of the ambiente. Seamus, you're a long-time resident here in Gibraltar, but originally where are you from?
I'm originally from County Clare in the west coast of Ireland, so I'm here now in Gib for the last 12 years or so loving life on the rock, integrated into the community, and now celebrating tonight with St. Patrick's Day amongst the local community.
Yeah, as you say, you've been a long-term resident of Gibraltar, 12 years here, many links to explore between Gibraltar and Ireland. Over the years, what have you learnt about those links between Gibraltar and Ireland itself?
Yeah, Kevin, there's been some really interesting stuff over the years through the Loreto nuns, the Christian Brothers, and my understanding is that back in the day as well, there was an Irish club and they celebrate St. Patrick's Day down in Queensway back in the day through when the frontier was closed. So there's many links historically and kind of more recently as well, through some of the gaming community that have moved over here and some of the professional opportunities. And I guess the Irish and Gibraltarian communities are closely linked in many respects, yes, for sure.
Now, it's a very Irish day, but it's also a very global day, because the global community celebrates St. Patrick's Day. What is the significance of the day for you personally today?
Yeah, I guess historically, over the years, Irish people have typically immigrated, right? And, through various different things to over the years, and moved to the US and Australia and Europe. And I think that today, similar to Gibraltar Day, is a day for us to remember the importance of being Irish and celebrating being Irish all over the world.
And always a very difficult question to answer, I suppose. Many Gibraltarians get asked it as well. What does it mean to be Irish, and what do you think characterises the Irish person?
I think typically we're a happy-go-lucky bunch, and we have a positive outlook in life, and we like meeting people, engaging with people, and having good fun. And I think that typically categorises Irish people, but not too dissimilar to Gibraltarians as well, I would say. Very similar in that regard in terms of being very engaging and very welcoming then as well, a bunch of people, yeah, for sure.
And as we say, the day's celebrated the world over. I suppose each community tailoring it to the community and the sort of community it is.
Yeah, I think it's in every different country where they celebrate it. Like, for example, in the US, they'll dye the rivers in Boston, and in New York they'll dye the rivers green, and everyone has their different approach to it. But I think, at the heart of it all, it's just celebrating being Irish and having that link back into your home community, which is really important, depending on whatever work of life you're in, and celebrating it in today.
Beautiful. Have you called your parents and your family today?
Yeah, I've had a few lots of messages have come through. It's a great day. I went to the office today, and my colleagues had the office decorated, and I think that's the beauty of today, right? So whether you're in Gibraltar, whether you're in Ireland, whether you're anywhere in the world, everyone is probably Irish today, right? And it's a positive day. I think, in the world that we live in, with COVID and different things that might happen in the wider world, the news can sometimes be stretching, but today is a day to celebrate and to have some fun.
Thank you very much for joining us, Seamus. Now you can get back to your celebration.
Happy St. Patrick's Day.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. And as you can see, the types of day we like here in Gibraltar, big community day, celebrating community, multiculturalism and each other.